trying to shit, but not shit. Voilà. Just wanted to put what the Indian CTC going to yeah, one of the idea join the intent. No one I can't start nothing to Alright, people, so if we delay right, you have an interview with Diana Yanchenko right now, right? Just now. Give me a little minute. He's trying to figure out the shittest thing. Right. So I'm meant to start it. Sorry for you do that. Yeah. Oh yes, send this thing over. No. Alright. We'll see if I can send for the next one. 70. That's not. Well, we'll do it in 5 minutes. That's not. Unless yes, nobody has. Okay. Yeah, bro, I sent you on this one there.
Alright.
I'll wait on you on you like it. Alright, yeah.
Alright.
We return the Annie and Chenko on live for the interview. Right. Let's get my
Yo, DNA! Ha! It's your boy Chenko, there we go. If there's one thing we show in life, is that you all is strife. Don't mind we business. Focus on yourself. Don't mind we business. Don't mind we business. Focus on yourself. Don't mind we business.
What? DNA, I want to know DNA and them. I see you know those with DNA. Alright. Rocky something.
One thing we show about in life, you must fire. Keep with business out there. We show you must fire. Keep with business out there. That's the end way. Don't mind we business. Always marking where we going or coming from. Like if somebody paying to see what going on. You always praying we no matter the day or night.
Well, you send a request? What would? That's not. What is your name? Request. Relax, let me see. Pause. Yeah, bro. I know seen you on the question. I see you know what other people. What's your name on that Facebook there?
Johan, YOHN.
Huh? That's not. Yeah, I go back on Facebook to see what's going on. Message me on the comment. I went thing. I'm taking it from there.
Alright, cool.
Yeah. If you all about it, that's it.
It's your boy Chenko, there we go. Mind we business, that's on yourself. Don't mind we business. One thing we sure about in life, you must for your best. Keep we business out there, your best. We sure you must for your best. Keep we business out there, your best. That's the end way. Don't we business. We are good friends. Behind the back, your hands and black and watch all your face. Just stay over there and mind the business of all your good friends. Don't worry about nothing down on the end. Why you asking? You leave them room. So go and run. And keep some run.
Yo,
You seen, bro?
Wagwan.
Are you in dark or?
Nah, your screen blackout.
How?
I'm telling you, your screen blackout.
You black out?
Yeah.
What you fix on now? Cause I have on my brightness. Me not going on. Yo,
Yeah, it is.
I say how you fix on now.
I'm not sure, bro.
But they want to go along with the interview without that distracting.
Yeah, because I know what's going on there.
I will go along with the interview.
Yeah, that's small thing.
Alright. Where your partner?
I sending the live. I don't know what you're doing.
Alright, so you're starting without him then.
That's not a problem.
Alright. I'm going to ask you the questions however, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who's DNA, 868, Music, and Shenko?
All right, so DNA 868 Music is an artist from the island of Trinidad and Tobago. Basically, my genre of music is soca. I would say the same thing for Vichenko. Well, Chenko, which is real name is Vichenko. You know, our genre of music is soca.
You know how long I wanted to do this, right? I know I'm not stuck to this, but anyways, you do pictures with fans anytime soon?
If I do picture with fans,
Yeah,
yeah, that's not a problem, bro.
we
Fans
gotta
are
meet
always
up.
welcome.
Gotta meet up sometime.
Yeah, of course, of course.
Alright. But nice having you. I'm going to ask you the next question, right?
Sure.
Who inspired you, or what inspired you to do music?
I come from a musical family, so music has always been a part of my journey ever since birth. My dad plays steel pan. He also arranges steel pan. I have cousins that are DJs, family members that are DJs, and it just evolved from there. So I guess I could say music is a passion of mine from since birth.
Copy, bro.
Yeah.
Being from Trinidad and Tobago or your country, how has the culture and influence in all your song?
Well, exactly what we try to portray is exactly what the culture has influenced. We try to portray as much of the country and the culture in the music, which is we try to give you everyday feeling of what's going on. It don't have to necessarily be bad all the time, you know. So we try to give you the good natured side of living inside Trinidad and Tobago and experiencing the culture.
Mhm. How would you describe yourself, your style of soca compared to other artists?
Hmm. Um, my style of soca compared to other artists, I have been influenced by people like Kerwin Dubois, Kess, Bungie, Marshall, Iowa. You know, so my style of music, I would say, is all of them in one. You know, and I try to bring across as much of the good natured vibes of Trinidad and Tobago in the music as much as I could.
Um, DNA,
Mm-hmm.
would you be doing any collaborations other than Shenko soon or no?
Yeah, yeah. Actually have a collaboration with a group from Tobago called PA Productions. We have some things cooking, so look out for them soon. And I also have a collaboration with an artist from Tobago by the name of J Empress, a female. We have a duet song coming out, so yeah, collaborations are definitely in the work.
I'd ask you something of this life. Any collaboration with Marshall or no?
Any collaboration with?
Marshall.
Nah, not yet, but fingers crossed, I'm speaking it into the universe.
All right. Next question. What
hmm
was the first song or performance that you give your recognition?
What was the first song or performance?
That you give your recognition
Um, in soca or in other genres?
in soca?
In soca, that would be when I first got introduced to Chenko production, and we did a song on the We Pumpin' rhythm, and that
Pumping.
was my first ever foray into soca professionally. So yeah,
I wanna check out that one.
yeah.
Yeah, because I didn't focus on yourself.
Yeah, well, focus on yourself is what taking off right now, thanks to
Yeah.
God.
All I know is how to check out the page.
If we know how to check out the page, yeah.
Yeah. Um, what are some challenges you face in the soca industry?
Challenges would be basically getting into the places that you need to be. But that comes with hard work and being consistent. You have to show that you want to be there. You know, so it's not really a problem. It was a problem initially because that was my mindset, but after being around the industry now, I realize that the mindset has to change because it's not really they don't want people there. They just want people that actually that are willing to put in the work, I should say.
Hmm, sure.
hmm
How do you feel soca music has evolved over the years?
Um, to be honest, I think that we are the we are the only Caribbean island that does soca that tries to change our song almost every season. And by doing that, we have lost some of what we need to hold on to. You know, we have kind of lost our identity, but now we slowly coming back to it, which is good, which has always been good. You know, so hopefully the music keep going in the direction that it goes in because we getting back to what actually made soca, calypso, everything song like good music, you know.
Yeah. Um, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What is your creative process like when writing or recording a new track?
Ooh, that's a good question. Um, I kind of let the instrumental guide the process. Well, it's basically starts the process. So I would hear the instrumental, and based on the vibe that the instrumental give, then I would know what area I want to construct the song in. And from there, I start with the melody. I don't start with words. I start with a melody. Once you get the
Oh,
melody, the words just flow. You know, so it's instrumental vibes, melody, and then I I basically freestyle the song along the way, and then when I'm comfortable with where it is, then actually put it down, like write it down on my phone or something before I go in the studio.
oh. Um, Carnival season is a huge part of soca. How do
Yeah.
how do you prepare for it?
Well, boy, you had to prepare the best way you could. Know that it will involve a lot of long days, long nights. You know, you will have ups and downs, you will have trials and tribulations, but how I prepare for it is by making sure that you stay healthy, you try to not be sick, you know,
Yeah.
you try to eat properly, you exercise,
Oh,
and then you get your stamina up because it's a non-stop. Once you start, it's a non-stop thing.
as well.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. Which artists, which artists, locally or internationally, would you rather not say that already, sorry. What do you think about the state of soca music in Trinidad and Tobago right now?
Um, the state of music is good actually. It's good in terms of, as I say, we finding back where we supposed to be. We finding back our identity, and once we continue along that path, then we could actually start to produce the soca of yesteryear in terms of the vibe, you know, because soca has always been happy music, so we kind of lost that a little bit. So I'm glad that we getting back to it.
DNA.
Yes, sir.
We get I know soca, right?
Hmm.
We getting love song from other. Yes, artist actor.
Well, as I say, I have a duet with a female artist from Tobago by the name of G Impress. Um, Other than that, I think that's the only groovy song I would say that in the love vibes. But everything else, I just want to create feel good music, you know. Just making sure that when you hear the music, you get to take a break away from the monotony of the world. Yeah.
How do you balance creating party and anthems with delivering meaningful messages in your music?
By understanding that the music first and foremost has to create an atmosphere of unity and love. So you create a feel good vibe. You know, the world is already rough as it is. So the music shouldn't put you deeper in that state of mind, you know. The music should actually be a break away from it all, and that's the first thing I do. Make sure that the music that I sing could make you either smile or make you want to dance, but it shouldn't make you feel down because that is not what the music about, yeah?
Yeah. can you share one of your most memorable performance experience?
My first memorable performance experience in soca would have been when I performed at Soca Parliament finals, well, the semi-finals and the finals last year.
Okay, fine. Montesi?
Yeah, Soca Parliament.
Well,
That is be held by Cassie, and it's be held on Maraval Road when the carnival season start. And it has been a way for new artists to get out there, get their name out there, and it was great to be performing amongst people who understand the music, because you get executives and people who have links in the business. They come out to see what the new artists bring in. So it was a very, very nice experience.
what impact do you hope you what impact do you hope your music leaves on your fans and the soca community?
My impact is just one of good natured music, good vibes, you know. Because I speak about the reality that we could live in. Like I say, focus on yourself, because in Trinidad, we just tell you that focus on yourself, don't mind my business. So I
True.
try to bring across reality, but not in a depressing way. So my legacy should it basically good music, good vibes.
Where do you see yourself and your music in next 5 years?
In the next 5 years, I see myself being able to sustain myself with music. I don't need to be filthy rich, but I need to be able to get up in the morning and be like, yeah, this is what I wanted to do. So I must be able to provide for my family and be able to live comfortably.
What advice would you give to the upcoming soca artists trying to break into the industry?
Hard work is the most important thing in terms of you cannot half step. You can have 1 foot in and 1 foot out. You have to jump in with both feet and be willing to put in the hard yards, because the success has been worth it at the end, but a lot of us get turned away because of the amount of hard work, especially in the era that we're in now with social media and stuff where content is king. So you have to be able to put in that content. And if you're not willing to do that, then music shouldn't be for you, because it's not a forgiving animal. It's a beast. And you have to be willing to roll with the beast.
DNA,
Yes, sir.
this is a question I forgot to ask you. Did you have any struggles of being an artist?
We struggle every day.
Mm.
We struggle every day. But it's the passion and the love that propels you forward every day when you wake up. But it's a struggle. As I say, there are lots of ups and downs, mostly downs. That is the part of the game people tend to not see, because we as artists tend to not show that as much. But there are a lot of downs. For every one yes you get about 9 no's.
Hmm?
And you have to be willing to accept that.
Well, neither day nor DNA. I was hoping to see a partner today.
Yeah, I know I'm him. I know I'm him. You probably not wrong, but you could be able to answer the questions.
Uh, I hope to have him next time.
Mm-hmm.
A nice having you.
No problem. I appreciate you having me here, bro.
Still to get this Shenko and see what went on with him.
Sure, no
Well,
problem.
it was
Yeah, bro. Be safe out there in the streets.
you too.
Yeah, man.